Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rider the Ramblings. It's a wet Monday, not very pleasant, definitely not very pleasant, and at least it's not raining at the moment. But the news is that at 11:30 today, the Minister of Health was on the television or whatever, and I'm told that he's shut all the bars in Paris due to the current situation, and I believe the bars are shutting at midnight tonight. The reason being, of course, that the level of infection in Paris has gone above 250 people per 100,000, which is the level allowed. And standing, I believe, at 264 per 100,000, which is what, about 12,500 people infected yesterday out of the total population. I'm doing that calculation in my head, so it's not going to be exact. I'm told also that on Saturday the figure was 15,000 was the number. We're having fun and games here. We are. Definite fun and games. So anyhow, it's not a good situation according to the official statistics, and I'm just wondering if they will shut down the gyms and the swimming pools and so on. I don't know, we will see. We'll see if that's going to happen, but they were certainly talking about closing the bars from tonight, I think it is. I will get more information when I get home and see the news at 1 o'clock. So I believe also that a number of the other cities are suffering the same. They've achieved those figures. As you can see, we've got the Crétin de Créteil's cycle route is still here. You can see it just over there, and which is sad because in some parts of this area it's been removed. I think it's just taking them a long time to remove it. In some parts they've sort of half removed it, which I find is very bizarre. They've removed it around the busy junctions, but kept it in place in between, which is to me a little bit strange. But yeah, it's this morning going to work at 8 o'clock. The roads were completely blocked. The traffic jam was appalling. And it was just the density of traffic, that's all. And it's because it was raining this morning, I saw one person on a bicycle the whole trip to work. One person on the bicycle. And believe it or not, that was in a section where they don't have the bicycle lane, which is pretty brilliant. So they caused an enormous traffic jam, and I do mean absolutely enormous, for nobody. Absolutely nobody was using the cycle route this morning, and that's the problem that we have in France, is that when it rains, everybody gets into their car, even if they've been using public transport. They will get into their car, and because they don't want to go and walk to the bus stop. Of course, if they don't have a car, they still have to use public transport, but basically, if it's raining, we've got the Uber Eats, so we'll let him go because he's wanting to kill himself. We've got an idiot here. Oh, it's a dispatch rider. Well, I think it might be a dispatch rider, I'm not certain. So we will see. Right, so yes, when it rains, everybody in Paris who has a car takes the car. They don't use public transport. But when it's dry, they'll use the public transport and go that way. Yes, never mind. They really do need to think about the traffic management in Paris. They do. Oh, I didn't do up my jacket. Huh. I must have been daydreaming. The waterproof jacket is undone. I'm not sure where this person is going. I must have been dreaming of other things, like lunch. I like lunch, it's good. So, well done, Paris traffic engineers. That was a very clever idea. And it doesn't take a moron to work out that, you know, your idea was particularly problematic, badly thought out, very badly thought out. So, yeah. Right, anyhow, a wet week. We've got supposedly quite a wet week all week this week. Normally sort of second or third week in October we get a little bit of warm weather and it's dry for a couple of weeks usually. It can be dry for up to about 3 weeks and relatively warm into the beginning of November. and I'm hoping that that will be the case this time. This year, but I don't know if I'm going to be that lucky. Well, very quickly while I'm at the lights, I went to the vet on Saturday, the specialist for my hand, because you probably noticed that my left hand doesn't, my thumb doesn't sit over the handlebar, it sits under the handlebar, it's on top of it. And basically he said, you've got to wait until it gets worse. Thank you very much. I'm not that happy about that. And then we'll take the cartilage out and nail the joint together. What? That does not sound very good. He says there's nothing else that can be done. It's the only fix that there is for the problem. But they actually put 2 staples in the joint and then nail it together, basically, and that's it. Anyhow, I'll say thank you very much for watching. It's really good of you, and we'll see you next time.